Check a Pro Joe here from the Check a Pro radio show. I've got my friend John Bowley joining me here from Building Spec Pros. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, Joe, good to be here today.
I've got a question for you. I guess you figured that since we're now here together on this call, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Home inspection is your game. That's what you do. And questions come in, and I really like this question. It's a basic question, and that is, why do home buyers need a home inspection? Can't they forego that? I mean, it's not a law, is it?
No home inspection is by far required. But as a buyer and you're purchasing your first home, your second home, one of the processes is really important is to have that home inspected so you know what you're buying before you buy it.
And that's true. Not all homes are created equal. And it's really important, if you're the one who's investing in the home and will be living in the home and will be maintaining the home, wouldn't it be nice to understand the home and make sure that if there's any problems with it, you identify those problems up front? You may be able to get a discount on the sale price of the home, some type of concession,
Right.
or you actually may be in a position where you feel you need to walk away.
Absolutely. So what happens a lot of times during a home inspection process, myself, my staff will pull the home apart. We'll take from the roof in the attic and work our way down from the outside in electrical, you name it, we look at it and we comment. And what'll happen is some of those components are either recalled or installed incorrectly. And then what'll happen is they'll need a cost of repair. And they'll go, Mr. Inspector, what's it cost for a new roof? Mr. Inspector, what's it cost for an electrical panel? I use and refer a company called Quick Fix. Matter of fact, I referred them to you, Joe. And they are a company that will do a cost of repair in any state, all 51 states, and then give you that information line item by line item, what it costs to repair. And you don't have to have a bunch of contractors come back and forth in and out of the house or inconvenience you to meet that contractor there. They're a one-stop shop, and I highly recommend it.
Yeah, no, that's a great service. So everybody who's watching this, John, wouldn't you agree that regardless of who they hire, they really should hire a home inspector, have them come
Absolutely.
out, take a look at it, make sure that that part of the real estate transaction is being handled correctly. And what I mean by that is there are different parts of the transaction. You've got realtors involved. You often have a mortgage company involved. You've got insurance companies involved, and generally a home inspector. And the home inspector can really make or break a deal. Ask any realtor. Sometimes they get a little anxious when the home inspector comes because they want that deal to go through. A home inspector can make or break it, but it's your responsibility, John, as a home inspector, to make sure that you're working for that client, that new home buyer,
Absolutely.
and you find everything and you also put it in the report.
So it's a third party, non biased opinion, is what we're creating. We're creating an opinion of our training. You go out, you go to ASHI.org, you can find an inspector anywhere in the United States. ASHI.org. It's an association. You get certified through that association, or InterNACHI.org. And those are two large associations, or ICC, International Code of Council. I'm a licensed building inspector, and I hold those other titles as well as being certified. And then you become a master inspector. So it's looking for the right fit for you. Don't go after price. If you go after price, you're going to get $2 in a chuck in a
Mm.
truck. You want the professionalism, but you have to pay for that. And it starts with the square footage of a home. And some people are buying a 5,000 square foot home. It takes time. When you have a pool, a spa, a sauna, 5 water heaters, 3 HVAC systems. They take time. The first thing you would like to do with an inspector is go to his website and go to his podcast site. Look at him, listen, see what he has to say about himself and others. Learn about your inspector. Your program has helped me grow, and I'll always use it because it informs the client who I am, what I do, and you interview and you do a great job for me and my clients because I get business that way.
And I appreciate that. And I love doing this, not just for you, John, but I also love doing it for the homeowner because they often really don't understand the home service side of things. And having that home inspection is critical. What's really nice about having John come out to that home that you're interested in buying is that he knows every piece of the pie.
Absolutely.
So he'll look at the electrical and the plumbing and the roof and the siding and the crawl spaces and everything involved and wrap it all up into a report so you know if this dream house of yours really is a dream house or a possible nightmare.
Absolutely. And you know what? Take the time, talk to your inspector. It's not about price, it's about your home safety and what it could cost you at the end if you don't do it right.
Absolutely. John Bowley, thank you so much for joining me today here on the program. Building Spec Pros, all of John's information is located in the description of this podcast. John, buddy, we'll see you next time.
Thank you, sir.